Alright, welcome back. So we leveled up, and it seemed like, I don't know if it was the leveling up or story reasons, but we just switched to Tawa. So from Toki to Tawa, the blonde-haired version of her, or whatever. And we have to refight the assassins again. So SP and skill use. The SP gauge will fill over time, and when you have enough SP you can use to perform skills. Press the X, square, triangle buttons to perform the associated skill. Each skill costs a certain amount of SP, and you'll need that much SP before use. SP will be consumed as soon as you press the button. If you're attacked during execution, the skill will be cancelled and SP will be lost. Perform combos by stringing together consecutive close range attacks. The higher you raise the combo, the more damage you'll do. If you can connect a certain number of combo hits while the enemy is guarding, they'll go into a guard break status. The status will prevent them from guarding. The same thing can happen to Toki and Tawa. So that's basically how we broke, I guess, getting a high combo.
So you're up for another round, huh?
Damn it, I really hate when that happens.
No, I'm definitely not. I'm only doing it because boss told me to.
I can't even get the skill off, which is really annoying.
Please go easy on us this time, okay? Don't make me laugh. There's no going
Finally,
in a
broke
fight to the death. Oh man.
Alright.
Honestly, you're starting to freak me out. Way scarier than you were a second ago.
Right about that.
Combo.
And
Oh,
she
yay, we
makes
did it!
me all
Now
out.
the next guy.
You're up, Linus. Avenge me.
Oh yeah.
Fine. I'm not gonna give up until I'm standing victorious, man.
Whatever you
Yeah,
say.
we broke the guard. There we go. I feel like I should be using Shrouded move much more often with this lot of damage.
Lucy comes running up to me, and then she congratulates me like,
I knew you could do it, Linus.
Guarded.
"Yep, he's fantasizing about me."
There we go, we broke it. There we go.
And then boss buys me dinner with dessert and everything, man.
And another one of these. This should be good. There we go. So skills are pretty strong. Or these guys are just really weak.
Yep.
So another 202 experience. Let's see what happens here.
I'm finito, man.
We're all out of options.
Boss is all that's left.
Let me ask you one thing. Did you come up with a plan to attack the royal wedding?
How could you? How did you know?
So I mean that was pretty quick to find out the mastermind with the basically who was behind the attack at the wedding. That was actually really quickly discovered. So we have to defeat Ricardo. Ricardo, the Assassin's Guild leader, has arrived. He seems to know about the attack on the wedding. Take him out and pump him for information. So all I have to do is just defeat him. So quest began, defeat him.
I'm not like the two. Don't think you can cast me aside with such ease.
Alright.
Ease your journey into hell. I shall keep you.
Ah, damn. Knockdown. So beware of knockdown attacks. If a knockdown attacks your SP
I don't
drained
want it.
completely. Not cool.
Come now.
Ah,
Take my name and engrave it on
I want to get close.
You may call me.
Wait, what? Heal
What? My name is the mastermind
Come on,
behind
get
the
closer.
Assassin's Guild.
Damn, I can't even get
Said it
close.
anyway.
What I want to know is your plan to attack the wedding, not your name.
You know about our plans, and that strength.
There we go.
I'm interested to find that out myself.
Damn.
Princess Kamza.
You are princess?
She's nothing like that.
There we go. That should break his guard.
Personality, strength in battle.
So there's at least some depth to it. So final attack chance. When fighting certain unique enemies, you can activate the final attack chance by accomplishing certain feats during the battle. With the final attack chance activated, press the circle button to execute and unleash the devastating attacks. So they differ from each other. There we go.
All right.
Just punch him in the face. Oh, that was awesome.
Not bad.
Alright.
Okay, Ricardo. Tell me everything you know.
Sadly, I am afraid I know nothing.
What?
It's quite odd, don't you think? That the leader of a group prepared to attack the royal wedding would be defeated so easily?
He's right.
So what are you trying to say?
We are not of the Assassin's Guild.
Huh?
We are, in actuality, no more than members of the Assassin's Guild fan club.
What?
Fan club?
Assassins live in darkness and eliminate their prey without mercy. Such is their life. We just wanted to do something half as cool as that. So that's who we are. We're just a friendly trio of fans.
What? We're totally separate from the actual Assassin's Guild, man.
Yeah, just an unrelated fan club.
I had no idea you would attack us so. I was ready to say adios to my life.
But you said you knew about the attack planned on the wedding.
I had to. I had no choice if I wanted to look like one of them.
Yeah, that was super assassin-y, right?
It's basically our go-to answer anytime we get questions like that.
How'd you know about that?
See?
Holy crap, these guys.
So what about you guys? Are you like another fan club or a fan club or something?
I'll kill you.
Wait! Spare me, and I shall spill some beans on the actual Assassin's Guild. I don't know what you have going on, but you're in some amount of trouble, yes?
He might actually be a good guy.
Seriously?
The members of the Assassin's Guild come from the islands surrounding Kamsa, right?
He's telling the truth. We are in the fan club, after all.
Yeah, we read all the latest issues of Assassins Monthly. Never heard of it.
If you're making all this up, you know what's gonna happen, right?
Come now. Would I lie to you?
Listen to this guy.
He's got just a touch of that boy next door feel.
Oh, and one last thing, if you don't mind. I never thought anyone would make me feel this way. Sleep won't come easily tonight.
Ah!
Whoa! He's so cool!
Damn you! Ah! Even I haven't gotten that far with her!
Hey, that was pretty assassin-y, was it not?
Totally.
You were the assassin, man.
Well then, shall we pursue lunch and return home now?
Okay, that's it! Ah!
You possess a mighty bite! Stop! Please, I surrender! Retreat, mi amigos!
Alright, so we finished the quest to defeat Ricardo. So Ricardo, Lucy, and Linus weren't part of the party of the Assassin's Guild. Wait, weren't part. I think it's supposed to be part. They're just members of the guild's fan club, which means they didn't actually know anything about the attack. Meanwhile, Toki started acting really strange. She's even calling herself Toa. Let's head home and talk to the others. So we just go back to the new place. When in doubt, talk it out. So how do I get out of here? Oh, the exit. There we go. And we have to load the world. go home.
Toki, why are you doing all this? Could you actually be? No, that's impossible.
What's impossible? Now, let's find out what happens at home. Finished quest. When in doubt, talk it out. Was that really necessary? Whatever.
Ricardo's gonna get his someday, I swear. But more importantly, who in the world is Toa? Enda must be wondering the same thing.
Hey, so you said your name was Toa, right?
Yes!
That's right.
So, who are you?
Well,
Toa, is that you?
Reijo, it's been a while.
Toa?
Huh? Does Reijo know something about this?
Okay, so what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm pretty curious too.
I'm pretty curious too.
Toki and Toa, me, are two separate souls that possess the same body.
Huh? So you two, Toki and Toa, you're totally different souls?
Right. It's a phenomenon known as dual souls. We've been like this as long as we can remember.
Yeah, it's been like that ever since you were little. You knew about all this? Although I'm simply a member of the wealthy elite, she and I have been friends since childhood. Back then, Toa would just suddenly pop up out of nowhere sometimes.
By the time you two entered the picture, I was consciously trying to keep myself hidden.
Why would you want to do that?
Having the two of us both appearing made things complicated.
For example, if a boy asked her out, which one of them would go on the date? I guess that makes sense. So, why are you showing up now?
I'm not totally sure, but whenever one of us experiences something, we both know about it right away.
Drake seems really surprised too.
What the hell are you people talking about? Ah!
I think he's trying to tell us he's hungry. Here, you can have this little bug my fairy friend got for...
No! I'm not hungry! I thought I was getting married to Toki. Now I have to deal with this Toa girl? Toki's nice and sweet, but Toa's... She won't just wear the pants in the relationship. She'll put my balls in a freaking vice! If I marry Toki, that means I'm marrying Toa too, right? What horrible fate awaits me now?
Heavens, Drake. What's going on inside that head of yours?
A whole freaking lot!
Hey, so, Toa, what do you think about Toki getting married?
Good question.
Toki was on the outside the whole time, right? Did you two discuss the marriage together?
We did.
Really? She doesn't seem too happy about it.
Anyway, I want to stop the attack on the wedding. That's all that matters, and I'll need everyone's help to do it.
For sure! Of course.
Ricardo said the guild members could be found on the island surrounding Kamsa. I'd like to go check them out.
I heard some of them were hanging out on Jaggery Isle. That's right. We did a bit of research on our own.
I really appreciate it.
I heard there were some on Zucchero Isle. Well, I heard there were some on Panella Isle. Just be careful while you're out there, okay?
So the Real Assassins Guild has people spread across 3 different islands. Zukuro Isle is one of them, so let's head out there and get more info. So head to Zukuro Isle, and we actually get stuff for it. So Jaggery Isle and Penella Isle. Also, Enda is strangely interested in Ricardo. So we have basically 3 different areas we can go to, and we get a tutorial for dual souls. Toki's body actually contains 2 separate souls, Toki and Towa. Their personalities will alternate each time they level up, and there are also some special items that will let you change personalities whenever you choose. Leveling up. Whenever you level up, each character's stats will increase. Toki and Towa each have their own skills and proficiencies, so keep that in mind. Also note that levels are shared between them, so leveling one up will also level up the other. Odd. The affection screen in the main menu displays the main character's balance of affection between Toki and Towa. Depending on choices you make and Drake's actions in battle, this affection balance will shift. The affection balance will never decrease and can only increase for one girl or the other. The gauge will display the affection balance as it changes, and this balance will never be equal. Okay. One-on-one conversations. When you return home, there may be a unique one-on-one conversation waiting for you with either Toki or Towa, depending on your affection balance. The choices you make in these conversations may change the affection balance, or may lead you to receiving something special. While at home, if Toki or Towa have a heart icon around their face, the event is ready to commence. Homemade meals. Depending on your affection balance, you may or may not receive a homemade meal from one of the girls when you leave home. Okay. So, no hearts right now, but let's see if they have anything. Well, she's different now, so it should say something different. Let's see what it says.
Once we're married, I wonder if Towa's gonna start whipping me.
Drake,
Huh?
if he knew I existed in Toki's body, how do you think he would react? I think it's safe to assume he wouldn't accept me. After all, we've never even met.
Towa.
I wouldn't be that way, though.
Okay then. Maybe she has a soft spot for Zack.
Hey, Drake! Guess what? Something awesome happened today!
Oh yeah?
I met a guy named Ricardo. He was so cool.
You gotta be kidding me.
He was cold, but really easy to talk to, and he's so passionate about his assassin fan club thing. If he were into baking, he'd be perfect. But I can't ask for more than what he is already.
Enda, your taste in men is beyond understanding.
I'm glad someone's willing to say it.
Yeah, I can't disagree. And yet, I was still able to find a perfect match for that taste.
So, she's really serious about this.
He's also the kind of man who would kiss you without your consent.
Yeah, what about that?
Oh gosh, I know! Wasn't that just so cool?
Good lord.
Let me know if you run into him on Penella Isle!
Alright.
Come on, Drake. We're finally going to take that bath together.
Huh?
Sorry, Reijo. You're sure you don't mind taking care of him?
No worries. I've always wanted to bring Drake in with me for a nice bubble bath.
A bubble bath? Oh, I can feel all the blood rushing to my head.
Actually, I think we're all out of that bubble bath stuff.
Oh dear! Drake seems to be foaming at the mouth.
I got overexcited.
Oh, that's perfect! I'll just toss him in the bath and he can make the bubbles for me.
I'd really rather you not.
Toa, go ahead and get washed up before you head off to Jaggery Isle.
What? I didn't even get to see the bubble bath? Or maybe they just didn't even do it.
Did you tell your parents about the whole psychic predicting murder at your wedding thing?
No, and I don't plan on it.
Yeah, it's just something Makimona made up. I don't see any reason to worry them. I mean, you know how they like to worry about the smallest things.
I can imagine.
Not to mention, they're out of the country right now anyway.
On another topic, do you have any money to help you on your way?
No, but I'm sure I'll be fine.
You're a bona fide princess and you don't have any spending money?
I'm on an allowance system.
Whoa, I had no idea.
Maybe you'll find an allowance on Zucchero Isle somewhere.
Okay, so not really much eventful happening here, but either way it's a decent point to stop, and next time we'll go to Zucchero Isle and find out what's happening there, see if we get some more clues as to what or who's actually behind the planned murder at their wedding. So yeah, so thanks for watching.